Pink Poodle Crafts, join the Poodle Pack. It's time to get creative and make you laugh. Make your own art today. Pink Poodle Crafts is the way.
What a good boy. I don't know what I'm going to put on the outside of it yet. Probably one of these. You know, because this is like real pretty. I might put something like that. Maybe something else with it. I just want to get the pages glued in first to get an idea. So I have my next pages all ready. I'm doing these two. That one and that one. That one and that one. So I'm going to find my pencil, which I don't know what happened to it. Oh, pencil, where did you go to? Here it is. I got the pencil. Okay, that one ready to go, and this one I want here, but I want the hummingbird. That ought to be interesting. So I want some of the flower and some of the hummingbird. So I'm gonna have to cut it like here and here. I'll start with that and then I'll come back to it. Hi Sharon, how you doing? You feeling better? Healing up all nice? Got some of the hummingbird. I just need to figure out the top part. Here we go. Perfect. The other one, we will cut it here. Sharon's running marathons. What marathons you running? You ain't running no marathons. You need to be relaxing, getting better. Did you get your little plants planted in your little planter? Plants planted in a planter. Say that 5 times fast. Plants planted in a planter. Oopsie. Monday you get your staples out? Oh, nice. Do they look good in the little planter? I'm doing what to the paper? I'm winging it. Oh, awesome. I'm glad they look good. Awesome. Oh, where's that other one I was using? I moved some stuff around because at Creative Reuse, I got this little clear plastic drawer set. I would show you if I could, but I already put it away. It's kind of tucked up on my shelf. And I could put my like glues and stuff in it. So that's where I had to move stuff around. And yeah, somebody was throwing it away because it had a crack on the top of it. It didn't compromise it in any way. It just had it's one of those clear, a lot of people use them for makeup and stuff, clear little drawer thing. And I always wanted one of those. And I was like, all it has is a crack on the top of it. And it, you know, maybe it doesn't look nice because of that, but I can care less. It's perfectly fine. It doesn't compromise at all the integrity of the thing. It's not breaking. It's not cracked all the way through even. It's just got a crack. It's just on crack. I don't draw lines. I usually just mark it. I usually just mark it against the paper I'm doing because I usually just want it to have a border around it. Haven't you been paying attention? That's how I do all my papers when I'm doing that. I don't ever measure. I hate measuring. Measuring is annoying. So I just mark it a little line where I want it to be cut, and then my cutter, all I have to do is line up that little line with my cutter and it cuts it. You don't have to draw a full line with those cutters. No ma'am, you don't. You just gotta draw a little mark. See, because I'm putting a border, I leave a border of the paper around it so it looks nice. That's what I do on all the pages. So what I do is I take the paper, flip it over, and I put it on here with as much of a border as I want on the two sides, and then I mark it, a little mark right there where I want it to stop, and a little mark on the top where I want it to stop, and then I just cut it. I just cut it, and then I end up with it exactly how I want it to be. It's easy. I put a little pencil mark. But you don't need to make a line when you're using a cutter. You just need a mark. Because all you gotta do is line it up where the blade cuts through. You can see the little area where the blade cuts through. The cutter that I gave you does the same thing. You could do the same thing with that one. You could just line it up with the mark. You can see where it cuts. And you can just line up your mark on your paper with the little mark where it looks like it cuts, and that'll do it. And that little cutter I had given you, Kennedy, you can get replacement blades for it. I don't know how dull the blade is that was in it. I don't think it was like really dull or anything, but you can buy replacements for it. Most of the time they have them pretty cheap, maybe a couple dollars. All right. Now I need another piece of paper. Now, which one have I done and which one haven't I done of the pink? I did that one. Did the big one. Did that one. I did that one. I need the little pink flowers, I think. Ooh, or this one. And maybe I'll do this one on one page. And I didn't do butterflies on the inside at all. I haven't done that. Maybe. How many more pages in this signature? 1, 2, 3, 4. Really just 3. So there's this one, this one, this one is the only ones I'm really concerned about. So 1. Let's see. Now, see, that goes with that really well. So we're going to grab that one for that. And I'll use the pink one with something else. Could do that one or this one and that one. Maybe I'll do this one and that one. The last time I used this was only on the cover, so we'll use these two together. Or could do that together. No, I like this one together. I like that one together. Okay, I'm just trying to make it. I know I'm going to have to repeat a lot of the pages for the second thing, but that's fine. I don't mind repeating. I just don't want to repeat in the first section if I can help it. If I can help it. Thanks, Sharon. Oh, I might as well measure out this one too. Okay. Okay. Now that the hectic week of between the auction and everything else is over, I'll be able to finish getting all the auction stuff out on Monday. I mean, I got it pretty much all packed up. I just I have to put some other extras in some of them and stuff, so I haven't gotten that far, and because, you know, I had company and whatnot, so that's not the right size. Right size? No. No, what did I cut that? I meant to cut it the other way. Where's the other mark? Oh, there it is. Duh. I'm like, I don't think that's right. Okay. And then this one. Okay, there it is. I was going to say I had a pink I was using. I have to use StazOn because the paper's shiny. So the ink wasn't really drying on it when I tried to use regular ink because the paper is so damn shiny. Non-porous like. It went really well. We had a good time. I don't think she wanted to leave. We had so much fun. All right. Time to glue. I also got my little sewing machine came in too, and we're gonna play with that later because I may or may not make some sewed elements for this because it's so pretty. If I can figure it out, make sure that I can use it, I might make some little sewing things for it. Like I might actually make something for the cover of it that's sewn because I can. So who knows? We'll see. We'll see if I can get it going. I'm pretty sure it's pretty standard to any other sewing machine I've had as far as getting it working. Ooh, you went to a Halloween haunt? Fun. Did you have fun? Well, you just said it was fun, so I guess you had fun. Yeah, when I was talking to Chris, there's one that I want to go to. We used to like going to haunted houses and stuff, so there's one not far from me that they opened up this year, and it's called the Beast House, and they have like this challenge that if you go through the challenge, you could go through the regular haunted house, whatever, it's fine. And the haunted house is actually a real haunted house, like a real haunted spot, and there's like a whole grisly like murder thing that went on there many, many years ago in the 1800s. It's very interesting. But they have this challenge that if you complete the challenge, you get your money back. And it is 3 things. You have to go through the haunted house, which that's the easy part, right? You have to free fall off the building. They have a free fall, and you jump into like an airbag or whatever, but you just got to jump off the building. It's like a 2-story building, and you just have to jump off of it. And they have an eating challenge of something gross. So if you complete all 3 of them, you get your money back. And several people have done it, and there's pictures of them online. Most of them are guys, but I just found that to be, and you can like watch people free fall off the building. So I was like, oh, that would cool. I would do it. I would jump off the building. I don't know about the eating thing. That's what would get me. I would jump off the building. I don't have a problem with that. That wouldn't bother me at all. I don't think I could do it now because of my arthritis. I'd be afraid if I landed wrong, I would hurt my neck, my back, or something like that. But if it was about 8, 9 years ago, I would have done it easily. That wouldn't have bothered me at all. But I think it's pretty cool. Different. So I want to at least go to the haunted house and watch the people do the jump because, yeah, it's that's what I thought of too. I thought it reminded me of Fear Factor, and I think I even mentioned that to Chris. I'm like, what is it, like Fear Factor? But I just want to go through the haunted house thing because I think that would be fun. It got really good reviews online. It's not very far from me either. The sewing machine is so easy, I'll laugh. Oh, good. I will laugh in the face of the easy sewing machine. I will go ha, ha, ha. Okay, then this one I'm going to do here, but this time I want to get the butterfly in if I can, but I do need to keep in mind that I have to use this paper. Don't I have another one of these that I already did? I think I do, but I did a different section. Yeah, I did. Here, I'll do this one this time along with this, because last time I did the other section. So on this one, I'll do this section and then this over here. Because these are all just backgrounds to, you know, decorating it or whatever I do to it. Whatever we do. Yes, I have the sugar skull cup. I do. I love my sugar skull cup. Of course I have it. What do you think? I would give it away? Are you kidding? I believe it's right on my shelf. If I am not mistaken. Oh wait, didn't we go over this and I said, oh, it's in my cabinet. Was it in my cabinet or on my shelf? Because you had asked me that one time and I was like, sugar skull cup. I didn't remember at first. And then I looked and I was like, oh yeah, duh, I remember. And because it was, I think it was in my actual kitchen cabinet because I had it as a cup to use. Oh yeah, because it's the one with the straw in it and stuff, and that's in my, yeah, it's in my cabinet. Yes, ma'am, I do have it. I've actually used it several times. And where the hell are my marks at? There they are. On the front. I'm looking on the back. Yeah, I've used that cup several times. Why am I cutting that out? Let me do this. Cut that so that I don't cut through this branch, so I can use that for something. I've been listening to the A Star is Born soundtrack and learning the songs because several of them I really love. So that if I'm hoping we'll have our New Year's Eve party. I don't know. I hope Kelly's going to get better, and I hope Miss Katie too. She's not been feeling well either. But I hope all these ladies get better so that we can have our fun New Year's Eve party. I hope they get better just to get better. But I hope Miss Barbara will come for New Year's Eve too. That would be a lot of fun. Barbara, you need to come visit me for New Year's Eve. That's a must. Miss Sharon too, but I don't know if you'll be, hopefully you'll be better by then. So, and everybody, come visit me. You can all come visit. But yeah, Barbara, you should come visit. Totally. Come up and spend New Year's Eve because we have a blast New Year's Eve. And it'll be live streaming of us singing and having a good time. And doing some crafting too. Where'd my thing go? There it is. Oh, really? See, I don't use it really often because it's so pretty. I'm afraid I'm going to ruin it. But I use it every now and again. Like if I need a travel cup or something or I need to leave the house, I'll use it. Because I'm always afraid. Like I don't want to break it or ruin it or anything. So I always like cups like that are really decorative. I don't use as much because I don't want them to, because they look so pretty in my cabinet. But I've used it a few times when I've left the house and needed a cup. But like I have these other cups and I'd rather ruin them than that cup. You know what I mean? Because I'm notorious for dropping them on my driveway. I've done that so many times because I'll have my hands full and I'm trying to carry my cup too, and I've dropped them. And these are metal, so if I drop it, no big deal. I've already dropped, you know, the ones I had a couple of times. But they're metal, so they're not going to break. But a plastic cup will break. And I've broken a plastic cup before because I dropped it on my driveway. And I was pissed because it was my favorite travel cup. And I dropped it. And like there was like an insert in it. There was like a double layered cup kind of. And the whole thing just fell apart. And it cracked. And then the inside came out of it. And I was just like, damn it. And I probably could have glued it, but I didn't bother. Awesome, then you're coming. Well, then make a plan to come visit. What you could do is you and hubby can come out in your RV, you stay at the RV park that's right down the hill from me. And then you can come up for the New Year's Eve party, which is girls only, and he could stay there and in the RV and do what guys do in an RV, whatever he wants to do. But you can come up and stay with us for the night and have fun with us for New Year's Eve. And Miss Barbara's going to come. And don't worry, Barbara, I'll have lots of vodka and cranberry for you. And for me. We'll have a good old time. And the sound's going to be way better. You guys will be able to hear perfectly everything we do and sing and everything. It will not be like last year. Last year, I just didn't have the energy to fool with it. And I knew what was wrong. I thought it would be fine because I thought the webcam microphone would be fine, but I should have realized it wasn't. Because I used to live stream my parties all the time, and they would always be crystal clear. But I didn't hook the same equipment up for that because I thought that the webcam mic would be fine. Well, this year I definitely will hook my old system, my old thing up. I'll have the camera on, but I'll have a nice mic hooked up. So it'll pick up all the sound perfect. You'll hear every bad word that comes out of my mouth that night while I'm drinking. Awesome! Yay! We're going to have fun. We'll craft for a couple hours and as we're drinking and then... Well, you don't have to sing. You can just hang out. You don't have to do anything, but you can hang out and drink and participate in the goofiness with us. Nobody's going to force you to sing. I don't force anybody to sing. However, once everybody has a couple of drinks, they end up singing anyway. Pauline said she wouldn't sing. Kelly said she probably wouldn't sing. And everybody ended up singing. But, no, we didn't force anybody to do it. They just did it because they wanted to. But we really had a good time. It was a lot of fun. We were up all night long, drinking and singing. So I tell everybody, make sure you sleep really well the night before. Sleep as late as possible or take a nap. Come up here early and take a nap so that you're not tired. All right, let's see if I can get that, even that up a little. And then I think I have to close that to get it to stick well. Yeah, because that one's kind of on the bend of the book. Where's my thing at? A bony folder. Oh, I don't hear you guys singing. That might be a good thing. I don't hear you singing. You guys hear us singing. That's it. I don't hear you singing. It's you guys watch the live stream of all of us singing, meaning me and the girls that are actually here. It would be cool though if we can hear everybody else sing. You have to be here. Come, Karen. You're invited. Get on a plane. Come for New Year's Eve. You can do it. Come on. And come spend the weekend or whatever it is. I don't know if what does New Year's Eve fall on this year? Let me look. It falls on oh, nice. It falls on a Friday night. Oh my God. Come on Thursday, go home on Sunday. We will have a freaking blast. It's on a weekend. Can't beat it. It's on a weekend. Book it now, Karen. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. That may be hard for you to be goofy. I don't think so, Barbara. I really don't. I don't think that's hard for you or me. I think you and I will just be naturally goofy. Little goofy asses. All right, I did that one. I did that one. What else was I going to do on the last one? And then I've got this one, but let's see. There is one that I haven't used yet because I did this and that and that and that. Yeah, there's one I didn't use. And that was the little flowers. That's what I was saving that for. It was this one. This one here. Oh, crap. I don't want my paper. All right, where's my thing? Where is my one that I wanted to use with this one? No, not that one. I could use that side of that one because have I used that one at all? No, I haven't. So yeah, we can do that. That's a good idea. I'll do that. Alrighty, I'll use this side of it so I can save this side for another one. I'll do it on this side. Okay, so that's going to be on that side, and that's going to be on this side. Okay, and then we cut, cut, cut. No, it's not on a Monday. Well, you take off, Karen. You put it in and you take off from work. Don't be silly. What are you saying? It's on. I'm looking right at it. December 31st. Oh, it is on a Monday. What was I looking at? What was I looking at? Why did it? Oh, I was looking at December. I was looking at November 30th. I'm such a dumbass. Yeah, it's on a Monday. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. But yeah, see, there you go. Then come, Karen. Come up on Sunday. Come on Sunday and leave on Tuesday. Why not? There you go. Book it now, though, if you're going to book it so that the prices, because I'm telling you, for New Year's Eve, the prices go way up. So if you have to fly in, then book it, like ASAP. Don't be playing around with that because the prices will jack right up. We don't want that. You don't want that. I have plenty of places to sleep because even though I don't have the 2 extra bedrooms anymore, I have the 1 extra bedroom. Plus I have I have the chaise in the living room. I think I still have a big air mattress. I have bedrooms in the basement. So we can just set up air mattresses and everybody will be comfortable. We made it work last time. Nobody cared. We had a good time. What did I just do? Oh, I need to cut this one. It was fun. Believe me, I've had up to 30 people sleep in this house before, so we make it work. We do. Yeah, it's BNA, Nashville International Airport. The initials are BNA, like big nasty ass. But it's not a very big airport. It's a very easy airport, and I don't mind coming to get anybody from the airport because it's not. I got Kathy. It's like 20 minutes away. So if you come in on a Sunday, I can go get you easy, easy peasy. As long as you don't make it super early in the morning. Don't come in at 7:30 in the morning. Come in the afternoon. Yes, BNA. That's it. Take Southwest if Southwest is available where you are. Southwest is usually the cheapest, usually always the cheapest. And they don't charge you for your bag either. Just I don't know why like the other airlines do, but I don't know if you could take Southwest from where you are, but if you can, I would. But everybody else pretty much can drive here, like Pauline and Kelly and Katie and Barbara and whoever else and whatever else, however else. But yeah, we'll just have to. Anybody that is driving, if they have an air mattress they can bring, that would be great because that'll help. Even if they don't necessarily have to sleep on it, somebody else might benefit. Because I think I only have one queen air mattress, so. But we'll figure it out. Between now and then, I'm sure I can round up some more. There's a couch downstairs. So, you can always use that too. But there's 2 bedrooms down there that are empty. So we can put 2 air mattresses down there. There's also a couch down there. We could put an air mattress in the living room or in my Etsy room. And then, of course, there's my bedroom. And then there's the chaise, which is like the size of a twin bed. I sleep on the living room couch, so I don't sleep in my bed. So there's plenty of room. And then there's the whole basement, which is, you could fit probably 20 air mattresses down there. All right. Come on, Shazzy. Why not? Drive and swim. Drive and swim. You have an aquatic vehicle, don't you? just drive over the ocean. That would be fun if you could come, Shazzy. We'd have a good time. Miss Janie, you gonna come too? Book a flight. Come on. Book a flight and come. You know you'll have a good time. Whoopsie. What did I do? Did I make this one for the right page and that one for the wrong page? Which one's thinner? Yep, that's the wrong page. That one's supposed to go over there. And this one's supposed to go here. I'm a dope. You should come, Janie. I need a thing, a wipe. crafting yourself a hovercraft. Well, there you go. Cook for you can be the resident cook then, because I don't cook. You can cook, Karen. I'll put you in charge of that. I cook good breakfast. I mean, I cook good food. I just don't like to cook. I don't like it. I usually have the baked goods. I usually have covered. Last time we made, what did we have? Didn't I make like creme brulee? Yeah, I made creme brulee, and oh yeah, we had a good time because I made creme brulee, and so we had that for dessert. I made my homemade creme brulee. Janie won't come. She doesn't love me enough to come. She won't be here. She doesn't love me. All right, so pretty much the first signature, except for the back, is done. Just figure out what I want to do on that back page. I think I'll probably put maybe some of that on the back. Yeah. Yeah, Ray, you should come. You guys should come too. That would be a lot of fun. Totally. That's right. You're in Georgia too. So you can have a caravan with Miss Barbara. Bring an air mattress. What did I put on the inside? Yes, I see. Sorry, I didn't see it right away. Oh, yes, Deborah, I forgot. You're right around the corner. You'll be there. You have to come, Deborah. Deborah Carver will be there. She lives literally 20 minutes from me. You better be there, Deborah. I keep saying to her, she doesn't listen to me. Because she doesn't ever respond to me. I said, message me. We'll go to the Creative Reuse. Message me. You can come over and craft. Nothing. So, Deborah, you better come. Oh, Deborah can be the pickup from the airport too. I'm not going to make you do that. You can go with me. You could come early and go with me to the airport if you want. Let me see which one I want to put there. Do I not have a big enough piece of that? I guess I don't. What do I have a big enough piece of? Nothing. I thought I did. I have this. Oh, that'll work. I have that. I can do this one, which I already did on one of these, but I didn't do, let's see. I keep knocking it over. Let's see. Which one don't I have on the back there, on this signature at all? Is there any that I just don't have? Those I'm going to cut out individually. I don't think I want to use those as a page. Do I not have this one anywhere? I don't think I do, because I already have that one, but yeah, I don't have this one. So I'm going to probably do this one. You don't live that far, Sharon. And you got an RV. You pretty much have a house on wheels. You have no excuse. What else would go with that? Let's see. I might be able to do that one. When did I do this one in the book? A little while ago? Yeah, okay. So I'll do, instead of that one, I'll do that one there and this one here. I think that would be pretty. I'll do that later. Miss Mary Rodriguez, I need to get her ass out here for New Year's Eve. Is she in here? Do, 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 do. I do too. I say that all the time, Sharon, because I really don't have anybody close to me. Aside from Deborah Carver, who doesn't come to my house. But no, I really don't have anybody like that lives close to me, really. That, you know, but I don't know. I'll do it this way. Cut it here. Big piece up there. Yes, if you're not far from me, Tanya. Oh, that's right. You're really not, are you? Then you're coming too. If you're not far from me, there's no excuse. We may just have to have the party in the basement. Depending on how many people are coming, I can set it up in the basement. Like, that's where I used to have all my parties. I actually have a stage down there to set up. I have like a little stage and stuff. So, yep, we can do that. I think I'm going to do pink around all the edges. You don't know if you do or not what, Barbara? Oh, well then, yeah, if you're only an hour from me, Tanya, then you need to come. Hey, if Kathy can come visit me all the way from New Orleans, then Deborah, you can come visit me from 20 minutes away. Oh, no people to craft with. Well, Barbara, you're far away, but I mean, you're not that far away. You're like what, 4 hours, 5 hours max, maybe. Yay, Deborah's gonna be here. Woohoo. Well, before that, you could always go with me to the Creative Reuse and have lunch or come over and craft. You don't have to just come on New Year's Eve. I won't bite you. The only problem is this is going to have issues with. It's going to be bending. Pages are going to bend a little. Woohoo! Let's do it, she says. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. I can't move it now. The glue's already drying. That's all right. Trying to get it to lay flat. Hi, Kathy. We were talking about you. Were your ears ringing? Did you get some sleep finally? We were just planning our New Year's Eve party, and there's a bunch of people coming from the Poodle group. And maybe you can come back out for New Year's Eve. I don't know if you'd be able to handle that. All the drinking and singing we're gonna do. Yeah, that's another thing. Don't come if you don't like drinking or singing. I mean, you don't have to drink, but if you don't like seeing other people drink, it's probably not a good idea to come then. Because New Year's Eve, it's like the one time a year that I drink like a fish. I'm at my house, so it's not like I'm going anywhere. Safe and sound at home. The Talk woke you up? What's The Talk? Do you mean the TV show The Talk? That's not on now, is it? Or Us Talking woke you up? What did I do with the cap to the glue? Kathy, did you take the cap to the glue with you? No, you didn't. There it is. Well, Karen's going to come make quiche for breakfast. Oh, I'll make creme brulee. No worries on that. I did last year. I'll do it again. And this year I'll make the cheesecake, because last year I didn't end up having time and I didn't make the New York style cheesecake. So this year I'll make it. Or did I make it? I didn't make the cheesecake, did I? I think I made a chocolate ribbon pie. I made the creme brulee. I may have made the sausage dip, which I'll make again, which is like a giant crock pot of yumminess with chips. But I did not make the cheesecake. No, I didn't, because I didn't end up having time. Yay, Ray's gonna come too, and so is Miss Emily. Yay. Good night, Cheryl. Cheryl, are you gonna come too? Cheryl says she's gonna come, right? She says she can handle all that. Kathy says she can handle all that. I don't know. Can you? I don't know if you can handle me when I'm drunk. Every other word out of my mouth is a swear word. That's about the worst that I get, though, is every other word out of my mouth is a swear word. All right, so we've got every page. Yes, if Kathy comes, though, she gets to have the bedroom. And Miss Willow's will be her buddy. Miss Willow will be so happy to have her lap buddy back. All right, so I'm going to repeat. I'm just going to use try to do different combinations if I can. I don't care if they're the same on the same, in the other signature. I really don't care if they're exactly the same. That doesn't bother me at all. But now it's getting fat because, see, now I've got one signature completed and it's this fat. When 2 signatures completed, it's going to be that fat. And I'll have to tie something on it, make a closure, but it's going to be awesome. I like them the fatter. The fatter, the better. I like them fat. The fatter, the better. I'm okay with a fat journal, with a chunky journal. I may try to get the sewing machine working and play with that for a while and give me a break from all the cutting and gluing, because that kind of gets boring after a while. I'm sure you guys are bored too. Well, Karen, I don't do bacon like that anymore. I buy the already cooked stuff. You throw it in the microwave and in 30 seconds it's done. It's really good. It's crispy and it works. And it's much easier than trying to cook from, put bacon on a thing and all that. Then you can save the oven for things like making biscuits or putting in some cinnamon muffins or something, cornbread. You don't have to use the oven or anything for that. And don't have to worry about grease because they're not greasy. They don't come out greasy. They're nice. Yeah, Willow will sleep on the bed with you all night. For sure. She would cuddle right up with you and she wouldn't move. She would lay right with you. She'd snuggle right under your neck. That's where she likes to be. She loves to snuggle. Okay, good. Then Miss Cheryl's going to come. Miss Cheryl's going to come. Everybody's going to come. We're going to have a good old time. I may have to have it down in the basement. That's fine with me. I actually prefer to have it in the basement if there's more than like 5 people coming. It'll be easier. Much easier. Then if somebody wants to come upstairs and go to sleep, they can, and it won't disturb them if everybody else is having fun. So we may just do that. Because the basement's complete. I never took you down the basement, Kathy, and showed you the basement. The basement's completely empty right now. I mean, there's a few things in the basement that was my roommate's, but that stuff will be gone by then. But nothing major, and so it's pretty much an empty slate. And I'll have some chairs, and I have one couch down there, and I have some chairs and stuff in the garage, and then I can get it set up down there. Well, when they have it on sale, it's not expensive. I was getting it for 2 packages for $5 on sale, and it's on sale all the time. It was like 2 something a package, which wasn't bad. Anyway, let me go see about that sewing machine and see if move that stuff out of the way. Ooh, look, candy. I forgot I got my little candies. Gotta have my candies. All right, move that out of the way. Let me go grab it real quick. It's right over here. And it's fairly light. I mean, it's bigger than my other one, obviously. It's bigger than that little kid one, but it's still big, and it's still small enough where, whoa, if I don't knock it over, it's still small enough where I can work on it and then go like that and have room still. You know, I can move it back further if I'd move my crap out of the way. But, yeah, so. But yeah, you'll see it's nice little sewing machine. It's the Project Runway Limited Edition, and it has 99 stitches. Well, 100 because 0, 0, and then 1. So I don't know why they do that. So technically 100 stitches. It comes with stuff in a little bag. It comes with a lot of stuff in a little bag. Let's see what's got in here. Comes with extra needles. Comes with these thingies that go on there. What I like about it is it's got like a regular thread thing where I won't have to deal with that stupid thing. So I can have different size threads. Comes with a seam stitch stinger. Organ needles. Organ needles? I'm not sewing my organs. This thing will sew your organs up. So if I had like a spleen that was split open, I could sew my organs. What the hell is an organ needle? What? And it has a picture of a lady with at an organ, like a playing organ. What the hell? And it looks like it's wrapped in a bubblegum wrapper. What is that for? What is an organ needle for? Will that work good for like thick stuff? Papers? I don't know nothing about sewing machines, so. Yeah, we can do something like that, Deborah. That would actually be helpful. Especially if we're going to have, we have to get confirmations though. Everybody's, you know, saying, oh yeah, they'll come. But we need to get just confirmation on people that are actually going to be here so that we know. What in the hell is that? Get out of here. It looks like it has 2 needles. Come on. I could stitch 2 things at once. Or 2 stitches at once. Look at that. I'm sure some of you are like, yes, so, because I've never seen it before. That's cool. I want to stitch double stitch. I bet you need that for some of these, don't you? Oh, I want to use that at some point. That looks fun. They're literally in gum wrappers. You went and pulled the organ needles on. I don't know what they're for. No, no men. No, no, no. No husbands whatsoever. Absolutely not. The only husband that may or may not stop in is Chris because I'll need his help with the equipment. But no husbands. Nope. No, ma'am. Girls only. Well, Chris doesn't count as a man. He's a gay guy, so I tell him that all the time. But yeah, no men. No men allowed. And then there's all kinds of different feet. Feet. Because, I mean, we don't want to be hanging out and being silly and just having us girls and have to worry about a guy being there, you know? It's more fun just to have the girls because we can all have our girl talk and whatever and not have to worry about it. I know I don't want to deal with it. Alright, so we've got bobbins. I'll need to make up a bobbin, I'm sure. Barbara says it's a brand. It's a brand. The organ needle is just a brand because of how organ needles are produced using exceptional materials. The needle stays sharper longer, resulting in less thread breaking skips. Oh, awesome. Well, then I'll be able to use that for my stuff, heavy duty stuff. This is some other thing. don't know. Don't know what that is either. How did I put this on? Oh, this goes in the bag. I thought you could just put it in here. No? Does it have to be like that? Oh, so what's the point? That doesn't make any sense to have this where everything spills out. So you have to have it in a bag, basically. Well, I would just want it like that. Why would they do that? All right, that's stupid. That's stupid. So this storage container doesn't even need to go on there because it's basically useless. It's not really a storage container if you can't put stuff in it without having to have it in a bag so it don't fall out all over the place. And I can't get it back in there. So that makes 0 sense. Like complete 0 sense if that's really how this thing goes. I don't remember how I took it off, but yeah, that's stupid. Why would they do that? Why would they not make it more useful? Well, it doesn't matter. That was dumb. Use the J foot. I don't know what a J foot is. I guess whatever was in there was a J foot. Well, of course I'm going to look for instructions first. I ain't using it right now. This thing comes with a 6 million page manual. That container holds M&Ms. Yeah, but they'll spill out too. M&Ms. Well, it should have came with the M&Ms then. All right. Whoa, I'm moving everything on my desk. Well, don't sit and confuse me right now. I'm not looking for all the confusion. I'm just gonna thread it up and see if the damn thing works. If it does, fantastic. I'm not gonna be testing all the different feet and all the different things on it. So don't confuse me now. We ain't using all of that. I just want to stick some thread on it. It's already got a needle in it. Thread the damn thing up and make sure it works good. Let's see. Without anything in it. Let's see. Look at that. That's fast. That's fast. How do you thread this thing? Well, it works. I'm trying to figure out things. Oh, that's how you get the bobbin out. Oh, there's already a bobbin in there. I just need to fill it. Okay. All right, I need to get a thread. I'll get some thread. Get some thread. I'll see if my metallic thread will work in this one. Oh, whatever I did with it. red. That one. Alright, well, can't buy my gold thread. It's somewhere. Oh, maybe it was still around here. I don't know what I did with it. I gotta make a boobin. I gotta make a boobin. I don't like beans and rice. That's gross. Me no likey. Damn it. Get back here. Little shit. Get back here. Gross. Beans and rice is just gross to me. Gross. 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 No, we're going to keep it simple. We'll keep it simple. We don't need to do major cooking and all that. We can just do like, well, for New Year's Eve, we can order pizza, first of all. Keep that simple so we don't have to clean up a lot of things. And then other nights we can get sandwiches, we can get Chinese food, we can cook, you know, one thing one time, but I wouldn't worry about cooking too much and dealing with all of that hoo-ha, because it'll just be a pain in our buttocks. Is that gonna stay? I never had a thing that did this. I don't know how to do it, but let me see. I'll figure it out. It shows you what to do for a bobbin. So I will figure it out. Say what goes around that? Oh, here. It goes around here. It goes around here. This is so weird. And then it goes on the bobbin. That's weird. It's different from my other ones. That doesn't seem right. It does. So it shows exactly in the diagram is what I did. I guess. Let's just see if that does anything. Nope, it sure doesn't. That did not do what I expected it to do at all. It went the opposite way. Damn it! I hate these bobbins. I'm not a fan of bobbins. I ain't a fan of it. Oh, damn it. Janie says, it'll be so easy, it's ridiculous. You'll laugh. She don't know me too well. If you know things about sewing, that might be easy. But for somebody like me, no. It's no easy. Alright, get on there. You're supposed to go like that. Did I wind it the wrong way? That might be why. I wish this thing could go slow and See, it's going the other way. Okay. And I need to flip this and turn it over maybe. There we go. I got it. I just had it backwards. Sweet. Whoa. It's like an airplane taking off. Good Lord. Bopping time. I know it says on the top I followed what it said. I just didn't follow it all the way. Uh-oh, what stopped? Oh, did it stop it? Does it stop it when it's done, Janie? Will it stop the bobbin thing when it's done? Trust me, I've had lots of people at my house. I've had company at my house, tons of people in this house. Trying to cook meals every day, every meal is nothing but a hassle, and we're not going to do that. Absolutely not doing that every day. We will do things that are easy because, first of all, I don't want to deal with it. Anybody else is not going to want to deal with it. Trying to clean up when we all want to hang out. I mean, it's just too much. It's just a lot with the dogs and everything, and then buying all this food. It's stupid. The money that we would spend on food, we can get pizza, we can get Chinese food, we can get sandwich meat, and we can maybe cook one meal. We're only going to be here a few days. We don't need to cook every meal. I think that would be a lot more expensive that way. Buying all the ingredients and all this, it would just be too much. Too much. It's really not necessary. I appreciate that you want to cook, but it's really not necessary. I promise. We will be fine without all the cooking. We can just do things that'll keep us, come on. It'll keep us having a good time without having to fuss with a lot of cleanup, because my ass don't want to clean up. And nobody else is going to want to clean up, because especially if we're all hanging out. I don't want to spend the entire time in the kitchen. That's not my plan. Any baking I do, I'll do before anybody ever gets there, so that we don't have to deal with all that stuff. Because I'm sure, if we have a free day, well, if it's Monday, Tuesday, the Creative Reuse is open on Saturday. It's not open on Sunday and Monday. So if anybody's here Tuesday, we can go to the Creative Reuse. But other than that, we won't be able to do that because stupid Creative Reuse isn't open on Mondays. It's not fair. All right. It is easy, Janie. I am finding it very easy to do everything. I'm just, I've got a bitch about something, or else it ain't fun for me. I pulled this off and I shouldn't have done that. Now I can't get it back on. Come on. I need my fingernails back. All right, on here, it does have like little diagrams, so I dig that. I need to figure this out now. Oh, I don't need to pull this whole thing out. All I realize now that I just have to, how do I get back on now? Well, isn't this fun? Wow. I'm not very smart. Why isn't this going in? What's the deal here? It went in so easy 2 seconds ago, and now I guess that's it. I don't know. There we go. All you gotta do is drop it in there, and I made it like complicated, of course. All right, so it goes in this way, and then something this way, and then they always say to drop it in there, but I can never get it around that little thing, and I can't see. Where's my glasses? I can never get it around this little plastic thing. Oh, wait, did I do it? I might have done it. And then through here, and then cut it. Oh, look at that. It cut. Well, ain't that silly? All right, so that part I think is done. Now we need to thread the top. Should we just use this thread for now, I guess? No, wrong hole. That's what she said. Where'd the thing go? I lost my thing already. I haven't had the damn thing up for 2 seconds and I already lost my thing. What do I do with it? Let's see. That's not it. Is that what dropped on the floor before? No, I don't see it. I gotta stand my ass up. There it is. Does this go on this way? No, I think it goes this way. It just seemed a little loose. Loosey-goosey. Yeah, chips and drinks will have... Yeah, anything complicated isn't worth it. Now for threading, it goes this way and this way. It doesn't go over this when you're threading it, I guess. What does that mean? What does that mean? That's just for the bobbin. For threading, it says go down. Go this way. Then what? Where's the rest of it? 2, okay. 3, okay. Let me see. I gotta stand up again. 4 is what? What? This thing is weird. Oh, I did it. Look at that. Oh, that's interesting. That's different than 5. Oh no, it's got one of those threader things on it. I had that on my other machine and I don't know how to use it. 5, and then what? 5, 5, and then what? It stops at 5. Janie, what do I do next? Do I just do it like I always do? Like on my other machine where I just put, yeah, okay, there. And then this thing supposedly threads it, right? What do I do? Do I hook it somewhere? What does that say on it? I can't read it. It's too small. Oops, I just did my stitches. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, how do I hook this on? Do I hook it there? How do I do that? I don't want to have to look at the manual. I hate manuals. It has to go around it somehow. I'm gonna have to look at the manual. I want to try to make it work. The stitchy thing. Because I would love to not have to freaking... Oh, it has 2 books. Oh, that's why it's so thick. There's one in Spanish and one in English. Okay, we want the English. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so it looks like everything is good that I did so far. Needle, yada, yada, yada. Let's see, I'm trying to find the thing. Yeah, that's gonna be helpful, Janie. Yeah, up and around the small. Yeah, let me look in the book. that makes no sense to me. I'll figure it out. Just give me a second. I'll look in the book because then they show pictures, so it'll be easier. Okay, I don't need the bobbin. Is there like a index where I can see threading the needle? Upper threading, lower threading, drawing up the lower thread, blah, blah, blah. Threading the machine, but it doesn't say the threading needle. Let me go to page 15 and see what it says. It shows that I did the bobbin correctly. Alright, I don't want the bobbin. I already did the bobbin. I threaded it properly. But yeah, I'm going to let you cook, Karen. Don't worry. But we're just going to do like one meal. And you can cook it. So don't worry about that. If we're going to do one meal, you're more than welcome to cook it. We're just not going to do meals every day because we don't need any of that going on. We all going to be tired enough as it is. Where is the damn needle thing? Oh, there it is. There it is. Found it. Found it. Stupid thing. Found it. All right. So this says, thread the needle. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Follow steps. Blah, blah, blah. Upper threading machine. Lower the presser foot. While lowering the needle threader level, hook the thread onto the guide. While lowering the needle thread level, hook thread onto the guide. Okay, so while, why is that so high? I need the tension to be that damn high, I guess. All right, while holding it. How am I doing this? It goes under and around. You gotta hold it. I got you. While lightly holding the thread, release the needle thread level. The hook will pull the thread through the needle. Catch the thread. Good. Oh. It did it. It did it. I think. Kind of. I have to pull it because it's not, didn't pull it through all the way. But it kind of did. I want to do it again. Let's see how this is working. We got to do this again. So I do that, and then I pull that there. And it goes like that. It did it. Oh, I get it. I get it. That makes sense. It had to make sense in my head in order for me to do it. All right. I get it. Woo! On my other machine, the big machine I have in my closet, it's probably this, like, it's probably like about that much wider than this one, but it's huge. It's got like a big base on it, and it's big and heavy, and this one's much lighter. But that one has that thing too, and I never knew how to do it. So that's interesting. Okay, so now we got to pull the bobbin thread up, which that's usually pretty easy to do. I remember how to do that. That I can figure out. Yeah, I got it. Got it. Yeah, there's things I remember how to do. Just that whole threading thing is new to me. All right, so we've got our bobbin thread. We are ready to go. Sweet. Sweet. Woohoo! Woohoo! All right, where is my fabric? All right, if I'm just doing a piece of fabric, what should I have the tension set at if the stitch is a straight stitch? Typically, I should probably have the tension set at what, like 3? Is that normal? Because it has like, I'm not good with the tension thing. That's where I always get stuck. I'll just do it, and if it don't work, it don't work. But I'd like to know that. And I don't like to read the book. Ooh, it's stitching. Ooh, look at that. Would you look at that? All right. Let's see. Why does my thread always get stuck? It does that on this machine too. I don't understand it. My thread always gets stuck. Does anybody else's thread get stuck? And how do you make that stop doing that? How do you make the thread to stop getting stuck where you have to yank it and then it bunches up? Does anybody know? Do you have to hold it in the back or something? Notoriously, every machine I've ever used does that. Tension, do you like it 5 or 6? For what type of stitch? Just a regular stitch? You'll do a 5 or a 6? I wonder. Really? That high? Huh. My tension is wrong? Why? That's why the thread... See, I usually find it. I have to... See, that time I don't think it did it. See, that time it came off easy. I turned up the tension, so that makes the difference. I turned up the tension and it didn't do it. So you think that's the case? I don't have paper. I have fabric right now. Just a piece of scrap fabric that I'm playing on. I like it though. I like this machine. Definitely. Let's play with my other favorite stitch, which is that zigzag stitch. Now, if I'm doing a zigzag stitch, doesn't the tension have to be like all the way down or something for that? I thought the tension had to be like for a zigzag all the way down or something. What's a regular zigzag stitch? This is confusing me. Which one is a regular zigzag stitch, Janie? Because these are confusing. Which one would you have the same machine, so you'll be able to tell me which one is the zigzag stitch that's just a simple zigzag stitch. Is that 4 or 5 or 6? I don't think 6. I think it's either got to be 4 or 5, right? Does it do the alphabet? See, the other one I have does the alphabet. It'll do my name. It'll like embroider my name. That's the only thing I like about that other machine is I can put my name in. All right, Lala, have a good night. Put it on 4. So the stitch is the 4th one, and then the tension should be on 6 for a zigzag. Okay. Let's try that. Let's try and see what happens. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. That looks good. You guys can't see really, but because it's white on light pink. That's my stitch. No? Okay. So what about on paper? Should I change any of the settings? Obviously the stitch length should be bigger on paper or else it's going to rip it. You can't have a really tight stitch length on paper because otherwise that could be a no-no. Usually I do like the width this way. Let me try a piece of paper. I'm going to use a thin piece of paper. I'm going to fold it in half. If it looks loose, then you can. So if it's loose, I go up. If it's too tight, I go down, right? So basically, 1 is the loosest, you know, whatever the highest one is. What is it? 9 would be the tightest, right? So the width and the length you have on 3.5 for your paper if you're doing a zigzag stitch. All right, let's try that on paper. Let's see. It's stuck under there. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Perfect zigzag. Ziggy zaggy. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to write that down and put a little post-it note on here so I don't forget that. Because I like to use a zigzag stitch a lot of times when I do things on paper. I just like it that way. I'll just write it on here for now and I'll stick it with some washi tape. Till it ingrains in my head to keep it at that. Where's my pen at? Get a piece of washi tape and stick it on there. Longer than bow, or if I want longer than bow. Yeah, the denim needles are 16, right? What is this needle that came with it? I don't know the one. What's the needle that comes with it, Janie? Because you got the same machine. So what size needle that is it that it came with? It's time for candy. Candy break. Yeah, mine was the same price. But it was the refurbished. I need more chocolate. I need more chocolate. You can do 12 too. Size matters. Huh. I'm choking on chocolate. Oh. Did you take something for your headache? Drink caffeine. It'll help you feel better. Must be me what? Alright, So I gotta figure out what I like about this machine is all I have to do is go like that, and I have all this room to put together my elements before I sew them. That's my biggest thing. That was why I couldn't use that other machine. It was too heavy for me to lift it up even with two hands unless I stood up and grabbed it. And it was too big. This one's much bigger than the kids one that I have. However, it's a good machine and it works, and it's not that much. It's not big enough where it's a pain in the ass. So if I want to make something for the front of this to sew here, let's see. I have some hot pink tulle. Let me go grab a couple pieces of fabric. I'll be right back. I have them right over here. And see if I have something hot pink. I'm pretty sure I do. There we go. How you doing, Tigger? Come to visit Mama? You're so busy right now, buddy. What are you doing? No. What's that? What'd you do? Go. Don't go making messes and problems, buddy. No, sir. Don't be so problematic all the time, buddy. Don't be problematic. Be a good boy. All right. Oh, I have that. Okay. You sneeze them? Bless you. Sneezy buddy. Tool. Here. Pink. What's the same? No, it's different. Come here. Get over there. I need a light over here big time. Freaking light over here. I can't see nothing. It's red. Take all of this in the bag. In the damn bag. In, jackass. In the bag. There you go. In the bag. In. Okay. Oh dear God. No. so dark over on that side of my room, I can't see nothing, so it took me forever. I have fabric. Give me a minute. I have to let Tigger out because otherwise he's going to pee on the floor. Hold on. Okay, we're done. Phew, pain in my ass. Let the dogs out. And I brought some cake. I'm hungry. Chocolate's not cutting it. I need something else. I should eat food, but I don't feel like it. I found this, but I don't know if I want to use white. Night, Kennedy. This is a pillowcase. Yeah. It was a pillowcase. A weird pillowcase. The color is good. That color is right in there. It's a dark pink. It looks red, but it's not. It's so pink, it's red. But I also have this, which would be great too. But that I wouldn't need to stitch. That I can just glue down. And then I have this. Different pinks. And I have this. I think I like this one better. I like the color of this better than this one. You ate all your snacks already? Goodness gracious. You're a bad girl. I need my scissors that are good for cutting fabric, which I have somewhere. I just have to find them. Actually, I need these. I need the pinking shears because I'm probably going to use those on some of this. I'm going to cut out a section with these crappy pinking shears that I have. I'll probably cut more, but right now I'm just cutting something out to look at and see. Yeah, these pinking shears are so old and not very good, but they do for the time being. They're like stiff as hell. So we can do something like that. Like that. That can be the start. I'm not going to sew it onto the book. I'm going to be gluing it onto the book. I'm just sewing. I'm going to sew the piece together, the embellishment. That's that. Tigger, you need to go. Okay? Go play. And then I've got a piece of this that I can put in to make it sparkly. Tigger, what are you getting into? Oh, good Lord, he's going to start being a pain in the ass. You need to go lay down, buddy. Okay? I'm not doing this today. Go lay in your spot in the closet or in your nightie or on my chair. You got choices. That's it, though. Hi, Shelly. What you doing? Did you finish your stream? I wish this was cream colored. I don't know if it'll look right on there. Miss Shelly has a channel. If you're not subscribed to her, you need to do that. She does live streams on Fridays and Tuesdays. Is that it? Just Fridays and Tuesdays? Fridays and Tuesdays. Is this even? I can't see. Tool. You can't see Tool. It's like this invisible thing. Yeah. I really like this, but I don't. It's just. And then I have this. It's the only piece of this I have. I may or may not use it. I'm not sure. What are you doing, Tigger? And this is halfway too. Tigger, go play. Find something to do except being a pain in the ass to me. That ain't gonna go. I grabbed it, but I didn't know what it would do. I do have some of this. So I have, I don't know if I have any of these other colors. This one won't go, it's too bright. Let me look. Not really. Not really. This. That's not the right color. This is more of a turquoise, not a teal. I got this. Could use this over top instead of that one. But I don't like it. I like this one. Now getting your snacks and a glass of wine. Awesome. gonna wine and dine. Okay, then I have this, which I definitely want to add some of that in. I'm going to be adding some of that in. I was hoping to have some cream colored fabric, and I know I have some somewhere. I just don't know where it is exactly. Tigger, don't ruin my sweater. Lay down nice if you're going to lay up there. Oh yeah, I forgot about this too, but that... Oh wait, there might be something in here that'll work. Maybe not. Somebody pinned all these together for whatever reason. No. 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 Okay. That potentially could work. Because it's got flowers that are in there. Especially these right here. That's a possibility. I'll leave that open and look at it a minute. We've got this one. I don't know if I like that one so much. Let me see if I can find another. I do have this dark one. That would go too, but I don't want so much pink. I wanted to find something this color or that color, like the greens or the turquoisey color. Well, I don't want to make a butterfly. I'm making a little cluster, and I make little clusters, and then I put a big brooch in the center of it. It'll be really pretty. Or I have a butterfly I could put in the center of it, actually, and I may do that. But I'm definitely not, you know, not just going to put a butterfly in it. I have some of these, too. Where are that butterfly thing at? That trim that I had. I had that butterfly sitting here. Yeah, this one. It's white, though. I wish it was cream colored. It would go better if it was cream colored, but yeah, that could be potentially. I could dye it. I don't think I could dye it cream color, but I could probably dye it like a light pink, like the lighter pink that's in there. But I want to get like a cream color or something. I know I have a cream color fabric somewhere. Let me look. Let me take my phone and flashlight so I can see over here. It's like a dungeon. Can't see nothing. I need to get a proper light over here so I can see what I'm doing. Let's see. Oh, there we go. No. No, girls, quiet. Tired of the barking every day, all day. No, ma'am. Every day, all day. Damn barking. We don't need it. Let's see. What's that? White. Not cream colored fabric in here. Can't tell if that's cream colored or not. I really need to get a proper light over here. What's the point? See a freaking thing. Quiet, girls. Winnie, stop it. Whew. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, I found it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Found another load of pink and cream colored stuff. Okay. Are you kidding? Oh my god. Whew, that was a pain in the ass. Oh, okay, I found some things. I'm gonna get rid of that. I found this. I don't know if I'll use it, but I grabbed it. I got this color of the eyelash trim, which might be better than this. I don't know. Or both. Put both together. Whew, okay. I found this, which is cream colored fabric. It's not as cream as that, but it's better than stark white. I also found this, which I don't know if it'll go. Not really. No, it's not the same type of ordeal. I found some of this trim, this little rosette could go because the colors go really well, I think, with that. Got the green. You can't tell. It looks so dark on camera. Pointless. That matches that just about perfectly. Doesn't look like it on camera, but it does. Whew. Okay. So I could do something with this on my little thing. I've got some gold. I could put the gold over the thing and that would make it creamier. Give it a little sparkle. Alright, we'll figure it out from here. This is good. I like to make these little layered things. I haven't done one in a really long time. Usually stick them all on top of each other and just run stitches in it. Alright, let's get a piece of this cut. Now this is where I definitely need my good scissors, which are over here somewhere. Ouch, I stubbed my toe. And I'm rolling over things over here. Oh, good lord. It's not easy to work when you got everything on the floor. Alright. So that's... This might not be a good piece. I grabbed like a really crooked piece. I don't know why it's even there. My pet peeve is trying to cut fabric straight. Too big. hurt. Daisy from Tsunami Rose uses this machine chassis. All right, now I'm gonna fray up the edges. We're gonna fray up the edges. Did you get your wine, Shelly? And your snack? What snack did you get? Anything good? Anything good? So a lot of the girls are gonna come visit me for New Year's Eve, for our New Year's Eve party. You gonna come, Shelly, from Hawaii? Gonna come and get drunk with us and sing karaoke? Wine and pretzels? Wine and pretzels. No. Just cut this piece off and then cut off the wire on the edge, and then give this a few frays as well. Let's see if I like it or not. Might put something different. I don't know if I like the butterfly. It might be a little too big. I have a better one. I just need to find it. It's somewhere. But oh yeah, I want to see if I wanted this on here. Yeah, like that. And this will go. I know that. I'm only gonna stitch around the center of this. I'm not gonna stitch a whole bunch on it. I like this. I just need to get it a little more frayed. I'm afraid. Get it a little more frayed. And no, we're probably not going to use that fabric that I had picked out. Which one was it? Was it this one? I think it was this one. Yeah, because it's too white. I'm not gonna use that. I like that so far. I could. I don't know if I want one of those. Let me see where that other. I have other butterfly things. Maybe. Oh wait, here we go. Right here. Let's see them. I see them. I see them. I just can't get to them. Get out. All right, here we go. Okay, here. Oh, wait a minute. I have appliques. Oh, perfect. Is that pink or is that? I don't know if I like the color. I thought it was gonna be. Is that pale pink? It's like a weird color. I'm not sure. I do like that though. I'm not sure about the color of that one, but I do have white ones. I just don't want white. But I thought also thought I had an applique. I don't know why the hell that's there. Beyond me why that's there. These little cream colored flowers, those are pretty. I have this big one, that's too big. And then I have these little ones like that, but if they're white, I kind of like that one better than that. Wait, what's what I got in here? Wait. What do I got in here? I forgot. I got this in a Happy Mail for sure. I would never have bought these, but they're pretty. Yeah, I would never have been able to afford to buy those. Is why I didn't buy them. Because I can't afford to buy things like these. These are pretty. These appliques. Somebody gave them to me in this bag. Don't remember who. Is any of you? I can never afford appliques, so usually I use them if somebody sends them to me. Because they're expensive sometimes. Stop it. Does everything have to fall in my lap all the time? Put that on there. What about this butterfly? Oh my god, seriously? How many? If one more thing falls on my lap, so help me God. I don't like the color of it though. It doesn't have the right coloring of this one. Neither does that one or this one. So far this one has the best coloring, even though it's not perfect either. These all stick to each other. Yeah, I don't think any of these have the right coloring for this particular project. I'm glad I found these and know where they are. I'll forget by tomorrow. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. What's down in here? The hell is that? I don't know what that is. What is that? Gracious. Crap in here. I don't think I need a rocking horse. Oh, my hair is like in my face. Oh my god. It's the most annoying thing when you got little hairs just coming down in your face every time you lean over to do something. Does that happen to anybody else? It makes me want to shave my damn head. I can't stand it. It drives me nuts. You got these little hairs that like to tickle your head. So I have these weird appliques here. I don't think I can do much with these though. Every time I get this placed, I swear to God, it just goes all over. Didn't the piece just fall off of there? I don't like that. Let me see if I like this better. No, not really. I like that better. I'll just put that on there. It won't really show. It doesn't pop. It pops against that green though. cut this pink one just a tad smaller. I'm just going to cut it a little smaller. Yeah, I have alcohol ink and I have sprays. I know I could dye it. The problem is I don't know if I want, I don't know if how I would want to dye. I have another one, thankfully. So because I thought if I dyed it hot pink, I have a hot pink spray that would likely work. It might look better. It might stand up a little better because the color it is like iffy of whether I like it or not. So I think if I pick up the hot pink on that would look nice. Like that. I'm kind of digging that. I'm digging it. Digging it. This one, not the right color pink. Not the right color pink. I never do have the right color pink. Okay. Let me get it out of the way. I can try spraying this alcohol ink. I wouldn't use just because alcohol ink is too expensive to use as a dye. I'd rather use sprays. I have a good spray that'll work. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. Where did it go? Where's my paint? Not the pizza. Oh, you know which one would work? The one from Art Anthology might work. I'm not sure, but let's see. That one might work pretty well. I have another one too. Let's see. Yeah, this one. Alright. I think this one might be a little darker. Might be better. Alright, I keep rolling over this bag. Come on. Cut me some slack, dude. Please. Alright, let's try this one. Whew. Why is this not pumping? Come on, please tell me it's not broken right now. Works for years and then this thing decides, oh, well, when you need it, I'm just going to break. Thank you. All right, well, we're just going to squish it all through here. There's enough on here to dye it, I'm sure. And to dye my fingers as well, which I don't care about that. My fingers are always 9,000 different colors. Now it's a weird color because that weird cream color underneath made it not a very bright color. Don't know if I'm going to like that or not. Where are my towels at? It's like, seriously, I grab one thing and 9,000 things go flying. It could work. Let's see if this helps it a little bit. Not really. Okay. We'll dry it and see what happens. Oh, well, maybe we won't dry it. There's no room up here to dry it. And I gotta get to my glue. My heat gun is stuck underneath of a pile of crap. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Whatever happens, happens. If I don't like it, I don't have to use it. Yeah, I know. I've gotten them, Jamie. I've had them before. I probably got mine there too at some point. That's probably where I got my white ones from. Ooh, that looks funny. But it completely changed colors when I dried it. Now it looks 3 different colors. And one of the colors is purple. Ew, I don't like that at all. Ew, it's like purple. I don't know what the hell just happened, but no, no, and no. I mean, it's not, I mean, it's fine for something else, but it's not fine for this. 1 baby wipe would help, please, not 5. All right, well, this is annoying. I might have to use paint. I think that's the only thing that's going to go over that is paint. So I might take it and use some hot pink paint to go over it because ink is just not working. It's not combating that cream color enough. I can't see my paints here. Will this color work? Yeah, let's do this. Let's paint it. That's better. The only way to combat that cream color underneath is to cover it with something really opaque so that the cream color doesn't have a chance to determine that the color is going to be different. So unfortunately, I don't have a white one that has these little fringes, and I like the little fringes on it. So when all else fails, just use paint. Because anything translucent over top of a color, the color underneath is most likely going to come through. Unless it's white. Painting some fabric, getting it all in there. Get all in those little spots, you little poop. Get in there, get in there. You get in there, you dirty little rascal. Don't you flip around on me. I'll do these little things from the back because they're going to be loose. They're going to be a loosey-goosey. So we'll get them done from the back. See, this is why I need a sewing machine that I can have on my desk while I do other things. And it doesn't take up my entire desk. We got it. It's all good. Why do I need to paint the back? I need to paint the back? That's not going to show. I don't want to paint the back. You can't make me paint the back. I'm really losing my voice. You can't make me do it. I have a baby wipe up here, or did I use it all up? I probably did. I'm still okay. Stay up there a minute. Okay. Where to put it? There we go. All right. Much better. It's much better color. Alrighty. That's much better. Much better. Much better. Much better. Much better. We like that. I won't be sewing this on. I'll probably be sewing under here. But I want to use, I don't know what color thread, probably a pink thread. If I have a hot pink thread, I can do it there. And then I'll put this on top and glue that on. I don't know. I think I have a hot pink thread. Maybe. Maybe. I have a rhinestone thing that I'm going to put in the center of that. Oh, look what I could have used. I'm an idiot. I could have done this too. But I do like this better. Could do that. But I don't think I want to. I don't think I want that, actually. I had these in my store and they sold out. I need to get more of those. And then I could do like that. Which I'm probably going to do. Either that one or there's a heart one. Kind of like the heart one. That's pretty, isn't it? I don't know if I want the rhinestone or the heart. I think I like the heart better. I don't know. What do you think? It picks up the cream color in there because it's got that pearl center. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like it. All right. So, all that aside, I need to find a pink, hot pink thread, which I think I have. Let me go look in my threads. In my threads, which way I put them, I don't know. They're over here somewhere. Probably here. No, not there. Here. Nope. Box of threads. I cannot find my thread for the life of me. How many times have we heard me say that? I don't know where it could have went, but there's only one place to put it, and I don't know why it's not there. I'm starting to think I have ghosts in my house. Seriously, I'm starting to think there's got to be some sort of ghost or something in my house. It doesn't make a lot of sense at all. It doesn't make a lot of sense why things keep disappearing in my house and go to different places, and then the only one I have is this. I don't want white thread. I might as well glue it if that's the case, because I don't want white thread. I hate white thread. I really do. I don't like it. The whole point of me sewing it is so that the threads are pretty. That's my thought on it. And so if I can't sew it with a pretty thread, then what's the point? I don't understand. I have a whole box of thread, a whole entire box of thread that I kept next to the little sewing machine. Now it's gone. I haven't sewn since I used that little sewing machine, so where that thread could have gone is way beyond my comprehension. And I honestly believe, I'm starting to really believe, that there is some sort of ghost in my house that moves things, or puts things, or tosses things out, or takes things. Because how can thread disappear? And I haven't touched that machine. I found the machine, the little machine. Nope. No thread. So I got to use this thing and this giant thing of thread, which I was hoping to avoid using with this machine, because I can't find an ounce of my thread. Not even a bit of it. So I'm baffled. Don't get it. I really don't understand. Makes no sense. But whatever. Now I gotta rethread it with this thing, which is fine. I can't put that big thing on here unless there's a, I don't know, there might be a way. But as of right now, I'm not worried about it. That's what I got this stand for anyway, just to do that. But I didn't want to have to use this stand. Oh God, I really need like more room. I didn't want to have to use the stupid stand. It's just one more thing on my desk that I didn't want to have to use. And I have thread, but it's all gone. Don't know where it went. Beyond my comprehension where the hell that could have went. I think it goes like that. Do it right? No. So it goes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This might be a problem. This might be a freaking problem. I don't know how well this is going to work. Yeah, I'm hoping it'll work because, oh, I meant to put it, it's supposed to go up here and I'm such an idiot. I didn't do it right. It's supposed to go up here. That's better. Okay, anyway, we'll see. We'll see if this works, and then let's see. Is there a light under here? There's supposed to be a light under this thing. Janie, is there a light on this thing? Or am I going insane? I thought it said it had a super bright LED light. Where's that at? Why am I not seeing it? Am I going crazy or was I wrong about that? It don't have a light? Does it have a light, Jamie? My other one has a light, and I really enjoy the light, and I don't understand why this wouldn't have a light. That to me makes 0 sense. I could have sworn it said on the thing, super bright LED light. It is on, isn't it? It's still on. I didn't turn it off. Oh, I did. Did I turn it off? I don't remember turning it off. See, a ghost turned it off. All right, it does have a light. I was confused for a minute because I'm just like, huh? But I don't remember turning it off. That's weird. That is weird. That is weird. That's your fault, Janie. You did that. That didn't work at all. Okay, maybe this type of thread is not going to work with this little threader thing. I just have a feeling it's probably not going to help. No, I don't think it is. We're not going to bother with that because this thread is a little thicker. And I don't see it happening. And trying to get it threaded myself is going to be a bitch. Because for some reason, this one is splitting. And it didn't split from the beginning of it. Why am I having a hard time here getting this to pull? Am I going to have problems? I wish I could find my thread. I literally just had it. That's the thing. I just had the other thread because this thread was nice in the beginning. And then towards the end, it's getting all weird. And it's not nice at all. It's like something wrong with it. It's not wound together right or something. I don't know. I just really want my damn thread. I'm so tired of not finding things in this house. Hold on. I gotta try to find something because I don't want white thread on it. I bought an entire box of thread. Entire box. This is what makes me so mad. I've looked everywhere for it. Wait, is that it? Let me see. No, that's freaking clay. This is my thread. No. Thread. Effing mold. None of this is thread. Clay. Wait, what's that? Is that thread or is that those little things? No. It's those little things. It's not thread. Okay, well. No thread. Damn it. So fucking annoying. I'm losing everything. How can it disappear? I have like no place to put it. It's a box. I don't understand how it could possibly disappear. It's sitting in the same place. I haven't touched it in months. Alright, well, forget it. I'm not going to be sewing it then. I'm just going to glue the damn thing because I'm freaking over it now. Because the only color of thread I have in that little bag is white. And I don't want to use white thread. So we're just going to glue it. I guess I'm not going to get to use my sewing machine after all because I don't have any effing thread. And if I have to go and buy more thread because of that, because that stupid box disappeared and I can't find it, just like I had to buy a new iron because I still haven't found the wire to mine, I'm going to be pissed. Because I spent $20 and bought an entire big box of all colors of thread so that I would have every color I wanted, and it's gone. And it was with that little sewing machine over and over again in the same place every time. The sewing machine is still where it is, and that thread is just completely, it was a box this big. How can a box that big disappear? Don't know. Really don't know. But it did. I really didn't want to use hot glue. But I don't have a choice because I ain't got no thread. Frustrating. Frustrating and annoying. So I'll do that and that. I might do that and then put this over it. Oh no, I had the gold for that. Never mind. So I'm going to have to buy new thread. it just makes me angry to have to spend more money, because I'm not going to sit here and tear apart this room, because I know that it's either not here or it'll appear randomly in like 2 years, and I'm not waiting. So I'm not going to not use my sewing machine. So I'm going to spend now $20 buying another whole box of thread just because I can't find this one, which really makes me angry, because I know for a fact I have not put it anywhere other than with that little sewing machine. And that little sewing machine is in the exact spot that it's been, that I've always kept it in, along with the thread box. So I have not moved that thread, because why would I have any reason to move it? I would have none. That's what floors me. I've had no reason to move that thread. I wasn't doing anything with that section of my room. I wasn't organizing anything over there. So it doesn't make sense. Whose birthday is it? Which Angela? Whose birthday is it? We get to sing happy birthday? Angela Snyder, is that it? Sewing sucks. It does suck, but I like the look of it. That's the problem. I like the look. I like doing little things, like little things. But I just don't understand why my things keep disappearing. And these are things that I don't, like that iron, the wire. These are things that I don't use very often. So how is it possible that it could disappear away from, like, how can a wire be completely removed from the thing that it belongs to? Like, it doesn't make sense. When I'm usually a stickler about keeping everything together where it belongs. And I don't like this stuff because it's not fuzzing out enough. It's not like regular eyelash trim. It's like just weird. I really like it to stop and do what I want it to do. But it's like, it's more like an Angora. Is that what it is? I don't know. Angela, are you here? I don't hand stitch nothing. I do not like hand stitching. Ugh. The only thing I will do once in a while is a running stitch to do a flower or something, but I don't hand stitch. I don't like it. Something about sticking a needle through it, like, just drives me nuts. I don't like that feeling. I don't like doing it. That's why I never like stitched, like a long time ago, where people would be like, oh, if you have something, just stitch it. And I'd be like, I don't know why I never liked doing that. Like, I'll stitch a journal together or whatever, but like to take thread with a little needle and sit there and do that, I don't like that. It drives me nuts. I just wish I could find my thread. Have all, I bought every color. It was a box. It was about, I don't know, it was like $20, and it came with like 40 things of thread, and it has every color. Pinks, hot pinks. It even had a couple metallic colors or whatever. And I thought, oh, this is a nice set to have on hand. All right, this has got to be like this now. It just frustrates the crap out of me, because I'm tired of buying things over and over again because things just disappear. And I know for a fact I haven't moved that, which is more infuriating, because that's one thing that I keep in the exact same spot. I could see like some other things, being lost, but not that. I don't see it. That's the problem. I'm tired of tearing everything apart, try to find things. I'm so tired of doing that. I mean, I spend more time looking for things than I do getting anything done. And no matter how organized I make things, unfortunately, either, in this case, I know for a fact I didn't touch it. But in other cases, like, I know I misplaced things, or I put things somewhere and then I don't remember where I put it. But in this case, my threads have never moved. Not once. Let me glue this, and then we're going to sing you happy birthday, Angela. If I can get this glued, because it's being really annoying right now. I have a feeling it's not going to appreciate me gluing it, because it's getting stuck to my glue gun, which is never a good idea. It's pulling it out every time it does. I'm just trying to get the little fuzzes out. Let's get in there, jackass. That just makes me angry. Like, as if I have the money to keep buying things. But I mean, how can I use a sewing machine if I have one color thread? That doesn't make sense. It's not gonna, that's not gonna work. Now I have none of that over there because of the Angora stuff is weird. It is weird. It's not like regular eyelash trim. It's like fuzz. And I like it, but it's not very easy to work with. So I'm not going to, I'll probably just go on and buy a smaller thing of thread because I can't. It just burns my ass that that would happen. So is today your birthday or did it just turn your birthday? Did you already celebrate it? Like in other words, was Friday your birthday or is Saturday your birthday? And if Friday was your birthday, did you get to do anything fun? It burns my hairy ass. I lose things all the time. Ow. And then I burn my hands. Oh. So her birthday's Saturday, so she's celebrating early. A little bit of purple in these threads, but all right, so that's it before I put the thing on. It has little pink threads and it has these little wispy threads on this side here. It's weird. Wispy. So it looks kind of messy, messy, messy. All right, let's sing happy birthday to Miss Angela. You can use your birthday wish right now to help me find my thread. Oh no, this whole box just dumped over. Hold on, I gotta take care of this now. This whole box just dumped over. Everything went on the floor. Hey. I feel like every time I deal with a sewing machine, I always have issues. Doesn't matter if it's brand new or not. Either I can't find something or the damn sewing machine breaks. I think sewing is a curse for me. This thing's not going to be very useful without thread. All right, let's sing happy birthday to Miss Angela. They lit 50 candles on the cake and scared you awake. No, Karen, I wouldn't have gotten thread out for that. No, I only use that thread would be for sewing and that's it. And I literally had just gotten it when I got that little machine. I ordered that thread and it sat there and I barely used it because I mostly use this gold. Well, this gold is now useless. It's only good to use for just mixed media and stuff. You can't use it to sew with anymore because the stupid stuff just splits now. Whereas it used to be decent, but it was a cheap thing that I got and it doesn't sew very well anymore, and it's just trash at this point. And so I had another thread that when I just cleaned up my thing, I did have a loose spool of gold. Can't find that either, and that was sitting on my table the whole time. And then I thought, well, I have that box of thread. I'll get that. Anyway, I'm done talking about it. It's not worth it. Anyway, let's sing happy birthday. I wish they still find her box of thread. I'm not going to sound very good because my voice is gone right now. But everybody else will sing and drown me out, right? Because I sound horrible. Anyway, let's sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Angela. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Angela. Sorry I sounded like crap. I ain't got no voice left. Yeah. Well, I hope you have a good day Saturday and do something fun for your birthday. Oh, crap. And now that's on the floor. Anything else going to fall on the floor today? I think I'm done dealing with the sewing machine for the night because, yep, I'm over it. So I ain't got no thread, so it don't matter. There's no point in playing with it. And now I can't find the little rhinestone I had set aside for this. Okay, well, first things first. Let's get the sewing machine off my desk. And put it away for tonight until I can rip my room apart looking for thread, which is I hate that because then my whole room will get destroyed and I'll have to spend the entire day tomorrow cleaning it. But oh well, what you gonna do? Wah. I just really hate losing things. It's not like me. I've never in my life lost things like lately has been happening. Like the last year, I've done nothing but lose everything. And I don't understand it. And I think ever since I moved in this room, it's like cursed or something. Alright, so we got that done. And now I can't find the other thing. I really like that to stop doing that. Thank you. Okay, wherever could it be? Anybody know what I did with it? Because that I lost. I just don't know what I did with it. I'll just get another one and I'm sure I'll find it eventually. All right. I'm going to use hot glue to put it on because it's fairly light and I don't want to mess with waiting for it to dry. Luckily, it's very light, so it's going to hold perfectly fine with hot glue. Lucky. Pretty. It came out pretty anyway, even if I didn't sew it. It's still beautimous. It's going up here. I'm covering up my favorite one. And then I'm going to hot glue down onto here. I'm sure it's on the floor. I wouldn't doubt it. Come on, you jackass. Now my hot glue decided to stop pumping out glue, literally. Freaking thing, I swear. Oh, now it's going to work. you for deciding to work when I didn't need you to be working. Starting to hate this hot glue gun too. Only because it doesn't hold enough glue. If you organize your craft stuff, do a better job than I do. Otherwise, you're going to spend your life trying to find everything and not able to find it. Don't do that. That's pretty. It's pretty. It's not very even, but it's pretty. That's the cover of my book. I like it. Okay. All right, you don't want anything else on the cover? I don't think so. I was thinking about putting these flowers, but I probably am not going to bother.